I've just picked up 3 new domains. How exciting! The shiny ball syndrome. If you don't know what it is, look it up now. I limit my shiny ball desires to things that I am comfortable with, things that I know will work. In this particular case, it's my rank and rent model, where I pick up a domain, where I buy a domain, an aged domain, an aged website, and with the direction of getting leads in a certain space, then I rank the site, get the leads, flip the site, push the leads to someone, rent the leads, sell the leads, complement my current campaigns with these leads, build trust with the leads. There's lots of things you can do with leads. In this particular case, 2 of these websites were in the building inspection space. If anyone's seen that TikToker, man, it's the accent that got me. Just such awesome entertainment. And I'm like, how much volume does this keyword get? Started looking at the keyword trends going through the roof, because everyone that's having a house built, you know what, maybe I should get an inspection. So here comes Eugenius. It's not a new territory, it's not a new niche, and there's lots of websites already that exist and lots of genuine businesses there. But I feel I can penetrate the market with a few of my sites. So I picked up 2 domains, exact match domains. If you look up what an EMD is, exact match domain, and look up the benefits of having one of these, over years and years, they have less and less of an effect of having an exact match domain, but it's still something that I personally do. And with all of my scientific testing and SEO testing, there is just a high chance that out of 50 domains, 5, 10 might pop up. 2 might do exceptionally well from the fact that it's an exact match domain for a number of reasons. Anyhow, the 3rd domain is in the excavation space. Look, in both spaces, I've had a few people contact me saying, hey, Eugene, I'm making moves in the building and inspection space. And then I had an excavator hit me up as well. And because I'm already doing this analysis for them, I'm already doing the keyword research, I'm already doing the competitor analysis, I'm deconstructing their websites, I'm seeing essentially the cost of entry to market. I'm looking at the competitors and how many pages do they have, how many backlinks do they have, how powerful are those backlinks, what kind of backlinks are they. I'm discovering what kind of content clusters I need to create, which means the type of blogs that I need to create, how should they be interlinked, and essentially just, once again, feeling and seeing the cost of entry. So how easy is it going to be for me to outrank them and get some traffic? But the beauty of this is, because I've got so many of my websites marinating through the space, like the way I be patient is I just go and build more sites, as I go and concentrate on lots of other things. So this is the kind of stuff that it's like planting a tree and looking after it and a plant, or a rose bush, and trimming it and things like that, and make sure you're watering it. Same with this. So 3 domains with the goal to get leads. Once we get leads, I've already got some people hitting me up for these leads. For the time being, what I'm going to be doing is probably sending some Google Ads traffic to the client landing pages, client websites. We're probably going to fire up some SEO campaigns in that space for the clients. But alongside that, I'm going to be building my own sites in that area. So what that's going to do in the long run, it's going to power up my client campaigns. It's going to send more leads to my client campaigns. It's going to give more value to my client campaigns. And if it doesn't, then it's going to be an asset that I am able to either rent. Some of these sites get just rented. It's a monthly figure. It might have 50 leads, might have 100 leads. I'm pretty chill with these things. I don't have the time and admin to cost per lead and hustle and whatever. It's just, I've got too many of these sites. So first things first is essentially the analysis that I'm doing for these clients, which is looking at websites in the building construction space, the building inspection space, having a look at the types of pages that they have, pre-building inspection, pest control inspection, pre-auction inspection, post-auction inspection. All of these little keywords have search volume, and I want to call that the chunk of the pie. It means people Googling those questions. I essentially want to build a dedicated page for each of these service offerings. In other words, the fishing rods that will fish in those ponds. It's like the pre-auction building inspection covers these things. I have no idea what it covers, but I'm going to do the research and I'm going to go and build the pages in that area. Then I'm going to identify, so each service offering should be its own like category, right? You don't want to cannibalize, you don't want to overlap. What I mean by that is build one page on home construction and another page on the home builder. Same thing, right? So you want to put both of those keywords onto one page. But for example, luxury homes and custom homes and dual occupancy homes are different categories. Do you agree? And so each category will have its own cluster of blog content. It'll start with 10, but then after a year it'll be 100 blogs on a certain topic, which basically prove to Google that we are trustworthy on this topic. Now, we're right now at a really interesting point in time where Google is being smashed with shit AI generated, AI deployed, auto indexed crap. And this content is Google's starting to fight this content by not showing it in the index. I'm really happy to say that even before ChatGPT existed, our content creation system, so when ChatGPT and AI came along, it just helped us speed up our process, but the core process hasn't changed, whatever the question is. So to choose a roof, what kind of roof should I have in Australia? What roof is colder, hotter, windows, double glazed, whatever. We research the shit out of that question. Genuinely research it. We check on Quora, we check on Reddit for user-created content. We check on government websites for legislations of requirements and standards and research. All right, so it's actual research goes into this. We collect the sources, we credit the sources, and we create a unique piece of content. The 4 to 5 step process, the 5th step being the upload, the interlink, the direction of the internal SEO juice to the service pages. The 6th step is sending backlinks to those blogs. So in other words, I'm talking a lot about blogs, but this stuff is what will get the website out of Google's sandbox quicker. In other words, if I register a domain today in the building inspections and you register a domain in the building inspections and you go and you put up your service pages, sweet. You might even set up a Facebook and Instagram, sweet. I'll do the same, but I'll do the service pages, but I'll also do 50 blogs. And these blogs will have 50 links. And all of a sudden, Google's going to see a much higher quality site. Because at the end of the day, the core algorithm of how Google makes decisions of how much trust Google gives you versus me is to do with backlinks, things that happen off the website, the plumbing under the house, and things that happen on the site. The keywords, the text, the images on the site, the titles, the permalinks, the structure. So in other words, the backlinks is like the electrical cables and the plumbing under the house, and the on page is like the plastering, the roof, the windows, the doors, the double brick, single twin turbo, washing machines. That's the on page. Exciting times. I'll keep you updated